In today's video, I will be showing you how to build this modern house. It would make a great starter base for any world, but before we get into the video, I'd very much appreciate it if you would subscribe. It's free, it helps out my channel, and you can always unsubscribe later. Alright, let's get into the tour. Alright, let's start with the tour of the house first. Here we have a pond with some nice vegetation, some sugarcane and bamboo. Then we have hedges lining the pathway and a custom tree on the right side. Then we come inside and we have a foyer with the dining room and the kitchen on the left side. 360 view right here. Look out all these windows, see all the natural generation around us. Then if we come over here, we have the bathroom with a shower, a toilet, and a sink. Come upstairs, we have the double beds, a side table, and a nice outdoor eating area. So that's the tour of the house. Now let's get on to the tutorial. Alright, so we're going to be starting on the right side of the house. We're going to be going 5 wide, 6 long, and then 5 wide here, and then do not fill in these 4 blocks. So it'll be 5 blocks high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring this across, and we're going to fill this in. Then we'll do the same over here. And the same thing on the back. Then we're going to want to punch out these 2 blocks and put in 2 black stained glass panes. Come around to the back, on the 3rd block in the middle, go over 1 to the right, and pop out these 2 and put in another 2 glass panes. And now we'll be starting on the middle of the house. This will be the front side right here with this window. We'll bring this up 7 blocks high, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring this across, tower up to 7, and then we're going to fill this in. Now you can remove these 6 blocks and these 2 blocks. This will be our door and this will be a window. We can actually fill this in right now with the black stained glass. Now we move on to this wall. Bring these up all the way up. We'll bring it 3 high. We'll leave a 2 block gap here. And then we'll bring this all up 7 high. We'll put the roof on. And now we'll finish this side. Now you should have something that looks like this. This is a 4 block high gap, 2 wide gap, 2 wide gap. This is 3 blocks tall right here. That's 3 blocks tall. Now we'll be working on the left side of the house. So first we're going to take stripped dark oak logs and we're going to bring them up 3 high. Actually 4 high. Then we're going to come over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks over. We're going to remove this and place logs in. It will also go 4 blocks high. We'll connect the 2. It should be a 5 block gap. Then we'll come over 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks from this block. Go up 4 blocks with this pillar. Then we'll connect these 2. There should be a 3 block gap in between. Then there should be a 2 block gap right here. Bring this up 4 high and connect this gap. Next, we'll bring this log all the way over here. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 block gap. It should be right here in this, on this block right here. We'll bring it up 4 blocks high, connect these 2, and connect this. Then we'll remove this pillar as it is not needed, and we will add 2 terracotta blocks there. Then we'll fill in this log frame with planks, and this will become the deck. Now we'll take white concrete and we'll fill in this 5x3 area, leaving a 3 block wide for a window, a 3 block gap for a window. Then we'll actually be adding a log in here. We'll fill in this gap right here, then leave a 3 wide gap for a window, and as well over here we will be leaving a 3 wide gap for a window. Now we will be moving onto this back wall. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks long, and then we connect it up to the sign in terracotta. We'll go over 3 blocks, create a 3 block gap, and close in the rest. This will become the back side window. And now we can continue on. This whole wall is 4 blocks high. It'll look like this. Now we'll continue on. We'll bring this wall up to 8 blocks tall. So currently it is at 5, 6, 7, 8. It should be this high. Now that we have the walls done, we'll work on the roof. So we're going to bring this over 3 blocks and bring it down. We'll also bring it down there, as well as here. Then we'll add a little lip right here, connecting, and then we'll place blocks to fill in the roof. Then we'll be adding a skylight. It should be 2 blocks from this edge and 1 block from this edge, just like this. So you'll have 2 little skylights. Next, we'll be adding the big window. So we'll bring it across like this. We'll leave a 2 block gap right here. And on this block, with a 2 block gap here, we'll add 2 glass panes on the top and bottom, and then an iron bar in the middle to make it look just like a door. Then we'll continue on with the deck right here. We'll be placing the black glass stained panes right here in a form like this, also filling in this gap. It should look just like this. Then we will be filling in all of the windows. So if we come down here, we can fill in these windows with glass stained panes over here in the back. Then we go up to the roof and create the skylight. Next, we'll be finishing the roof of the right side of the house. So we'll fill in this right here, and we'll be leaving 2 block gaps right here in the middle. So 1, 2, it's on the 3rd and 4th block on this side, and then 1 over from here. We'll be leaving some skylights. Now we'll be working on the interior. So we'll be removing the floor right here and replacing it with dark oak planks. And we'll do that on the whole bottom floor. Okay, one more thing I forgot to mention was we'll be removing these blocks right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks here, and creating a window as well as right here. Another thing I forgot to mention is we will be placing in 6 terracotta blocks here and actually removing the terracotta blocks here. And we will also be placing these stripped dark oak logs in here as a nice little segue into the other room. Now let's get started on the staircase. So we'll place the first stair here, then the second stair there, add a dark oak slab here, place an upside down stair here and there, right side up, and another upside down stair. And that is the staircase up to the 2nd floor. Now let's fill in the 2nd floor with some more dark oak planks. The bed will be placed right here on this end, and you can place spruce slabs all around it. As well, we will be removing this wall and replacing it with black stained glass panes. Then we'll add a nice little end table right here. Then we will be placing a 2-wide painting right here of the sunset. We'll add an end rod right here with a quartz pillar on top to look like a little lamp. As well, we will place a flower pot here, and I am choosing to put a lily of the valley in this flower pot. Next, we'll add some outdoor furniture by placing 2 stairs right here in this pattern with an end rod in the middle and a heavy weighted pressure plate on the top to make it look like a little table. Now we'll be working on the kitchen / dining room. First, we'll start off with the kitchen countertops. So we'll place a smooth quartz block there with a quartz slab here and an upside down quartz stair right there and a quartz block in the middle right there. Then we'll continue on with the quartz slabs over here and a blast furnace right there with a detector rail on top to make it look like an oven. We'll actually be replacing this slab with a cauldron, and we'll be filling it with water to make it look like a sink. Next, we'll add a flower pot right here with an azure bluette. As well, we'll add a nice little light fixture right there to finish off the kitchen countertops. Then we'll add a nice little lamp in the corner here with the same quartz pillar block to look like a lampshade. Now we'll make the dining room table. So we'll place upside down stairs in a pattern like this to make a little table. We'll then take oak stairs and place them around the table like this to look like seats. Then on this ceiling, we'll be placing dark oak trapdoors like this and leaving the center open and placing a lantern on top. And to fix the mistake I made earlier, we're going to be replacing these 2 blocks with dark oak planks. Now the kitchen is complete. Now we'll be working on the bathroom. And to start off in the entrance, we'll add 2 upside down stairs of quartz right here with 2 black stained glass panes up there. Then we'll come over to this left corner, place a cauldron with a tripwire hook on the wall and a light gray banner to look like a mirror. Then we'll add water to the cauldron to make it look like a full sink. Next, in this corner across from the sink, we'll be adding a toilet. So we'll take an upside down smooth quartz stair and be adding a white banner like that to make it look like a toilet. Then we'll be removing a 2x2 area in this corner. This will be our shower basin. We'll be placing quartz stairs, smooth quartz stairs in a pattern like this. Then add a smooth quartz slab here and remove these blocks and add smooth quartz blocks there to finish off the shower basin. Then we will be taking black stained glass panes like this to make the shower entrance. There should be a 2-block gap right here so you can enter the shower. Then we'll take a lever and add it up there, flick it down so it looks like a shower head. Then we take water and waterlog these blocks, and now you have a little shower basin with some water in it. And to finish off the bathroom, we will be adding end rods up here as a little light fixture. And to finish off the interior of the house, we will take chains and arrange them like this and place lanterns on them to finish off the entrance. Now we'll add doors to the bathroom and doors to the front entry. And lastly, one thing I messed up is this window should be 4 blocks wide instead of 3. It's in the kitchen on the back side. Now let's get on to the exterior. Now we're going to be working on the pathway to the front door. So you'll want a 4-wide gap right here. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks away from that. There's an 8-block gap in between. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks long here. Then 2 blocks long, 1 block in. Then 1 block long, another block in. And then 2 blocks in. And it should be 2 blocks in. And then it should be 3 blocks away from the door. And you'll have a 4-wide path here. And this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks long. Then you'll come over 1 block and it should be 2 blocks long. Then it should be 1 block long here, a little 1 block there, and then 2 blocks long here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks long there. And we'll be using polished andesite andesite, and stone. Now you should have a pathway that looks like this. Next we'll be adding the hedges around the pathway, but first we're going to want to add shroom lights so we have a little natural lighting underneath the bushes. So we'll add them every 2 blocks like this. And over here, and over here. Then we'll start over here. We'll actually make a 3-block gap here because it's not an even amount of blocks. And there we go. Now we can add oak leaves as the bushes. Alright, now let's work on the little pond. Alright, now we're going to create the pond. So we're going to make something that looks just like this. We'll line it up with this block right here, next to this pole diagonally. Then we'll go over another block, and then come over like this. Make a little 1-block indent here, another 2-block indent there, come back in, and then come back out another 2 blocks, go 2 blocks in that way, and then we'll wrap it back around to over here. So it should look like this. Here's an overhead view. That way, if you need to, you can pause the video and you can look at how the shape is. Alright, now we'll replace the bottom of the pond with sand. Now, let's fill in the pond with some water. Next, we'll add some sugarcane to this side. So we'll make this one 2 high, this one 3 high. We'll place string on the top so they can't grow. Then we'll come over here, make this one 3 blocks high. And then we'll place 2 here, make this one 2 high, and this one 3 high. Now we have some nice sugarcane. Let's add some bamboo over here, and then if we just bone meal it a few times, we should get some tall bamboo plants. There we go. Then we'll put some string on the top of these to also cap these off. And now we have some nice plant life in the front of the house. Next, we'll add some stones in. So if we just place them a little like this, we have some nice little stones next to the pond. And one last stone for good measure. There we go. Now we've completed the front pond. Next we'll be adding a custom tree in this area. So you'll want to line it up with this shroom light, go 2 blocks over, and then we'll make the tree. So we'll bring it up, I would say about 5, 6, we'll take it 6 blocks up. Then we'll add a log here and a log here in this pattern. Maybe add a stair right there, another stair here, and one last stair there. Now we'll go up and we'll just kind of make some branches like this. Then maybe up here. I think that looks good. Maybe one last one over here. There we go. Now we can add a bunch of leaves all over the place. Maybe come down the trunk a little bit. And then one right there. And we kind of want to make it in a circular pattern. Not trying to go for an exact circle, but roughly trying to make it like that. Fill in the top and cover all the logs. And we should have a custom tree. And then if you want to, you can kind of make blocks hang like this. So maybe I want this a block there, so it's kind of diagonally attached. Give it a little more depth. Add some more around here. And now that's a good custom tree. Maybe we add a stair right here and a leaf there. And now we have finished the build. Alright, now that the build is complete, if this video helped you, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm BrenDominusX, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.